Here are today's biggest moves on the Indian stock market, analyzed straight from the exchange filings by flashfinance.news. 10 stories, ordered by market value from the largest company down, what changed, the key numbers, why it matters, and what to watch. Let's get into it. Story 1. Bharat Heavy Electricals. BHEL credit rating upgraded by India Ratings, backed by Rs 1.96 lakh crore order book. What changed? India Ratings and Research has formally upgraded the credit rating of BHEL, reflecting improved financial and operational stability. The key numbers. Order book, Rs 1.96 lakh crore. TTM revenue, Rs 33,782 crore. Total debt, Rs 8,187 crore. Debt equity ratio, 0.31. Order book to revenue, 6.9x. Why it matters? A credit upgrade typically lowers borrowing costs and enhances the company's ability to secure large-scale bank guarantees required for its Rs 1.96 lakh crore order book. What to watch? Monitor if this upgrade leads to a reduction in interest costs on the company's Rs 8,187 crore debt and track the execution pace of the thermal power orders which dominate the order book. Story 2. Raj Rayon Industries. Rs 650 crore capex approved, Q1 PAT rises 13% year-on-year to Rs 6.86 crore despite revenue dip. What changed? The company has shifted from operational stabilization to an aggressive growth phase by approving a capex plan that is significantly larger than its current balance sheet size. The key numbers. Proposed capex, Rs 650 crore. Capex versus net worth, 414%. Q1 revenue growth, year-on-year -21.4%. Q1 PAT growth, year-on-year 13.0%. Promoter holding, 94.14%. Why it matters? A Rs 650 crore investment is transformative for a company with a Rs 157 crore net worth, potentially leading to a multifold increase in production capacity, though it introduces substantial execution and financial leverage risks. What to watch? Investors should closely watch for the specific funding plan for the Rs 650 crore capex, as the company's promoter holding is currently very high at 94.14%, potentially necessitating an equity issuance to meet public float requirements. Story 3. Shree Rayalaseem High Strength Hypo. $13.18 million, approximately. Rs 110 crore, legal claim by Maersk Shipping Line. What changed? A formal legal proceeding has been initiated against the company in a foreign court for a substantial monetary claim. The key numbers. Claim amount, $13,178,280 and 51 cents. Estimated claim in INR, Rs 110 crore. Claim versus TTM PAT, -121%. Claim versus TTM revenue, -16.6%. TTM net profit, Rs 91 crore. Why it matters? The claim is financially significant, exceeding the company's annual net profit, which could impact its cash reserves, Rs 152 crore, and overall valuation if the ruling is unfavorable. What to watch? Investors should closely monitor future disclosures regarding the progress of this international litigation and check for any contingent liability provisions in the upcoming quarterly financial statements. Story 4. Lokesh Machines. Lokesh Machines Q1 PAT up 122% to Rs 1.01 crore, US OFAC sanctions officially removed. What changed? The company has successfully exited the US OFAC sanctions list, which previously restricted international trade, and reported a significant turnaround in its components division. The key numbers. Q1 revenue, Rs 55.46 crore. Q1 PAT, Rs 1.01 crore. Components div revenue, Rs 15.55 crore. Preferential issue price, Rs 181.71. Warrant spending conversion, 22,77,919 units. Q1 revenue versus FY26 revenue, 26.6%. Why it matters? Removal from the SDN list is critical for sourcing high-tech electronic components and resuming foreign currency transactions, which are essential for the company's machine tool and defense segments. What to watch? Watch for the normalization of the machinery division's supply chain and international orders now that US sanctions are removed. Monitor the conversion of the remaining 22.78 lakh warrants and its impact on equity dilution. Story 5. Hindustan Composites. Rs 370 crore slump sale, shareholders approve divestment of friction business to Rane, Madras. What changed? Shareholders have formally approved the exit from the company's primary revenue-generating segment, friction materials, through a slump sale. The key numbers. Sale consideration, Rs 370 crore. Consideration versus market cap, tilde 60%. Unit revenue contribution, FY26 84%. Unit net worth contribution, 7.50%. Expected completion date, 30th September 2026. Why it matters? The transaction unlocks significant value, providing a cash inflow nearly equal to 60% of the company's market cap, while exiting a capital-intensive segment facing technology disruption. What to watch? Monitor the official completion date by 30th September 2026 and subsequent announcements regarding the special dividend quantum and the company's new capital allocation strategy for the remaining cash. Story 6. Kottayark Industries. Rs 173.45 crore biodiesel allocation from OMCs represents tilde 52% of TTM revenue. What changed? Kottayark has transitioned from a period of order uncertainty to securing a large-scale, time-bound allocation from national OMCs. The key numbers. Allocation value, Rs 173.45 crore. Allocation versus TTM revenue, 52.4%. Execution period, 92 days. TTM revenue, Rs 331 crore. Market cap, Rs 44 crore. Why it matters? This order provides immediate revenue visibility and validates the company's 3x capacity expansion strategy, which is essential for servicing large-scale OMC tenders. What to watch? Monitor the conversion of this allocation into specific indents or supply orders and track the company's ability to maintain its 29% operating margin during this high-volume execution phase. Story 7. Kaya. Rs 50 crore preferential issue to non-promoters, EGM scheduled for 5th September 2026. What changed? Kaya is shifting from a period of divestment, Middle East business, to active capital raising, bringing in new non-promoter investors to strengthen its balance sheet. The key numbers. Total fundraise, Rs 49.99 crore. Issue price per share, Rs 274.10. Fundraise versus market cap, tilde 11.7%. Total debt, Rs 296 crore. Net worth, Rs minus 153 crore. TTM net profit, Rs minus 97 crore. Why it matters? With a TTM loss of Rs 97 crore and negative net worth, This rupees 50 crore infusion provides essential liquidity to support the company's India-focused consolidation strategy and potentially reduce its rupees 296 crore debt burden. What to watch? Investors should monitor the EGM voting results on 5th September and the subsequent allotment timeline, as the company needs this capital to address its negative net worth and high debt levels. Story 8. Northeastern Carrying Corporation. Rupees 68.51 crore fundraise, NECC Ltd board approves loans and promoter warrant issue at premium. What changed? The company has moved from a capital-constrained position to initiating a major fundraise involving both debt-to-equity conversion and fresh promoter capital. The key numbers. Total fundraise versus market cap, -49.3%. Warrant issue price, rupees 18.51. Premium over market price, -26%. Loan fundraise limit, rupees 50 crore. Warrant issue size, 1 crore units. Why it matters? For a microcap company with rupees 124 crore in debt and low profitability, a rupees 68.51 crore fundraise is transformative. It provides the liquidity needed to pursue its strategy of capturing a 165% increase in e-commerce warehousing demand. What to watch? Investors should monitor the voting results of the AGM on 10 September 2026 and watch for specific terms regarding the conversion of the rupees 50 crore loan facility, as this will determine the extent of future equity dilution. Story 9. The Grob Tea Company. Rupees 72.16 crore acquisition of Bajloni Group and Q1 FY27 results. What changed? The company has significantly expanded its tea business through a major acquisition and reported improved quarterly earnings, alongside a change in board composition. The key numbers. Acquisition value, rupees 72.16 crore. Acquisition versus net worth, -77.6%. Q1 FY27 revenue, rupees 22.86 crore. Q1 FY27 net profit, rupees 3.27 crore. Investment limit for acquisitions, rupees 250 crore. Why it matters? The acquisition of Bajloni Group is a large-scale expansion relative to the company's size, potentially re-rating its production capacity, though it may increase financial leverage given the rupees 72.16 crore price tag. What to watch? Monitor the integration of Bajloni Group and its impact on consolidated margins in the upcoming Q2 results. Investors should also note the auditor's qualification regarding the non-provisioning of current and deferred tax for the quarter. Story 10. Gayatri Highways. Gayatri Highways amends HKR Roadways sale terms, extends deadline to 31st August 2026. What changed? The payment mechanism for the HKR Roadways stake sale was simplified, removing escrow, and the deadline for closing the transaction was extended by several weeks. The key numbers. Extended long stop date, 31st August 2026. Total debt, rupees 404 crore. Net worth, rupees -172 crore. Market cap, rupees 40 crore. TTM revenue, rupees 15 crore. Why it matters? For a company with a negative net worth of rupees -172 crore and high leverage, successfully exiting assets is a critical step for survival and potential deleveraging. What to watch? Monitor the successful completion of the stake sale by 31st August 2026 deadline and look for disclosures regarding the final cash inflow and its impact on the company's rupees 404 crore debt pile. That's today's market wrap. For the full AI analysis of every NSE and BSE filing, visit flashfinance.news. Like and subscribe for daily market updates. Educational analysis, not investment advice.